Hi, y'all. It's your boy John Scott coming to you from John Scott Cuts, Washington, D.C. I want to get right into the content today. I want to talk about two very important clippers in comparison. I don't see this comparison a lot, but I think that every barber should have this particular one on their station, and I know that you all know about the others. And I'm talking about the Wahl Sterling 4, which is the clipper that I'm going to be discussing today in comparisons to the Wahl 5-Star Senior. And these are both cordless machines. I've been using the Sterling 4 for almost a year now, and these clippers are very nice. They have the same rotary motor as the Wahl Magic Clips. The difference is the blade. Of course, the Magic Clip has the fade blade. The Sterling 4s do not. And if you notice, I also have ceramic blades on my clippers as well. But the difference between the fade blade and the regular blade is that the fade blade gets a little closer, so it gets underneath the hair, allowing you to blend close fades better. When I say close, well, not necessarily better, but more efficiently. And when I say close, I mean ball fades. I usually use the Sterling 4s if I'm using the 2 guard or above, maybe a 1 guard. But the fade blade, as seen on the Wahl Magic Clips, just seem to do a lot better job of getting underneath the hair. But that's not to say that they're any better than the Sterling 4s. They're just better at doing close fades. But the reason why I like the Sterling 4s is because, number one, they're lighter. You barely feel these in your hand. They're very light. I think that it's because of the housing that makes them a lighter clipper. I'm not sure, but they're just as smooth as the Wahl Magic Clips. And comparisons to the Wahl Seniors, there's a little comparison. They both have the same motor, but these are just a different tool altogether because of the torque. So you definitely want to use these on more coarse hair. But these are a great all-around clipper, and if you're doing light fades, you definitely want to try these because these are great. They're the same clipper as the Wahl Magic Clip. They're just lighter, and they have the regular blade on them, which makes it, in my opinion, easier to do light fades. And again, they're also a lighter clipper. I use the Sterling 4 corded clipper, and trust me, they did a hell of a job on my clients. And I was so glad when they came out with the cordless Sterling 4. This is something that every barber should have on their stations. I see a lot of barbers having 2 or 3 of the Wahl Magic Clips on their station, and that's cool if you want to do that. But I mean, why buy 2 or 3 of these when you can buy one of these, which is a lighter clipper? It's going to give you, going to make your light fades more efficient. And therefore, you only need these for which is what they're designed for, which is ball fades. Again, instead of buying 2 or 3 Wahl Magic Clips, buy a Wahl Magic Clip and a Sterling 4, and that way you can do ball fades, and then you can have the efficiency of doing light fades with the right tool that it was designed for. So that's my comparison. These cost about $105 in comparison with the Wahl Magic Clips, which is probably about $90, $95. I can't remember what I paid for them, but I think you can get them for $80 on Amazon. But I'm not sure why these cost so much more, $15, $20 more than the cordless Magic Clips. But I'm thinking it's because they're lighter. But again, this is a very smooth tool. Take a look at it. You should go out and get this tool. This is the Wahl cordless Sterling 4, and it comes highly recommended. I'm John Scott, owner of John Scott Cuts, Washington, D.C. Please subscribe to my page. I'm going to bring you more videos as we get into next year. And Happy New Year to all of you. And also like my page, and also check my website, www.johnscottcuts.com. Thank y'all, and I will see you soon. Take care.